check this out. I used to work in an auto finance call center. And I remember there was this girl, okay? And she used to come to work all the time dressed like little skirts, very provocative, always kind of flirtatious.
Yeah.
And what happened was there was a really good team lead there, very smart girl. I would say kind of geeky a little bit. Mm-hmm. She was a team lead, but she was on her stuff. And she ended up being promoted to a higher department. So the team lead position moved up, and this girl was always flirting with the managers. And a lot of people applied, and guess who got it?
The girl with the itty bitty clothes.
And the girl, the team lead seats right next to the manager, like this.
Oh wow!
And the girl she used to flirt with, the guy that she used to flirt with the most, ended up being the guy next to her. She used to be with him after work. Who knows what was going down? You feel me? Not that it's any of my business, but you feel me? It was so obvious.
No,
it was such a bad example of favoritism. Ooh, wait! Check it out! Check it out! Check that out, man. Brooklyn style. Brooklyn style. What is up, guys? What is up? Welcome back to TasteeMotive, man. You saw what it was with the pizza, guys. We also got spaghetti right here, man. We got Parmigiano. We got crushed red pepper. We kind of wanted to do like an East Coast type of thing. Mm-hmm. So Philly cheesesteak is East Coast, and Brooklyn style pizza is East Coast. So East Coast style, East Coast flavor. Let's just go straight in. Here we go. Let's give our first impressions. Oh wow, here. Okay. Oh. First impressions of
it's thin like the New
of the Brooklyn style. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Yeah. Cheers.
Well, that's good.
Wow. Let's go ahead and dip our ranch real quick. No games, no prisoners. Can't wait to try that Philly cheesesteak. Oh,
that's good.
I'm gonna go dip it in the ranch. Let's see what we got here. Ranch time. Let's do a thumbnail. Ready? Do some crazy shit like. So it's gonna be a sloppy mukbang. What is it? I think it's good.
It's pretty good.
I put extra sauce, so. Extra saucy.
Cheesy.
Check out our spaghetti.
That's really good, guys.
Oh, here's the Parmesan. I don't even know if we're gonna need that on this. Next up, let's try the Philly cheesesteak. Wow, this thing looks amazing.
Looks really good.
Oh wow.
Good and saucy.
Oh, look at that. Look at the stain coming out of there. Hopefully you guys can see it. Hopefully it focuses right here.
You want this one better or it's a bigger piece?
Sure. You want this smaller one? All right, so here we go. Philly cheesesteak. This was recommended to me by Always Together 26. So here we go to the East Coast.
Cheers,
let's fill it. Cheers. All right, first impressions, Philly cheesesteak.
It's really good.
Wow. The flavoring. It was like a cream sauce, she said. Let me get a little more of this wrap.
It looks really good, you guys.
Oh, wow.
Pretty good, you guys.
You were right, man. Woo! Let me get a little Snapchat going real quick. Wow, that's good. That's really good. You know what it was? We right here with the Philly cheesesteak with some spaghetti, Brooklyn style pizza. I'm filming right now, live in effect, guys. Got the mic on deck. Check these bad boys. Do not sleep on this episode, man. Woo! Look at that. Shout out to Always Together 26 for putting me up on game because this bad boy is banging. Okay. Catch you guys soon. Stay peeps. Don't sleep. So to my story. That is bomb, guys. So we're gonna talk about today like retail drama and like working in retail, how much drama it can be.
Put some red peppers on them. You're missing it.
Oh, red pepper. Tripping. I'm sleeping, guys. But here we go. I wonder whose is better.
As far as what?
Domino's or Pizza Hut. I'm gonna try some of the spaghetti now. It's still piping hot. Look at this bad boy right here. Good.
Delicious.
That Philly cheesesteak though.
It's pretty good. It's amazing.
So let's talk about that retail drama. What's your opinions on that?
As far as what, like, just like overall being in retail?
Like your experience working in retail, what's your experience?
Well, I would say some of it's been good. But for the most part, you really know, retail, you deal with a lot of BS.
What kind of BS?
Whether it's from customers, management. I would say sometimes management more than anything. Just because I feel like there's a lot of people that are in management that shouldn't be in management, or you would think that just by how they handle certain...
You're talking as a whole spectrum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me get another one of these real quick. Oh, man. Go ahead.
I would say a lot of them don't know how to handle certain situations, either with their associates or either with customers.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them don't have the proper training to be in the positions that they're in.
Really?
Yeah. What do you think?
I just think it depends where you work at.
That's true.
Personally, I think like it depends where you work at, and a lot of the people who are hired as managers or supervisors in a big place, that falls back a lot on the people who put them there.
Yeah, that's true.
And the type of experience they have to be able to choose, and judgment to be able to choose and say, hey, you know what, I want you to be a part of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what I honestly feel sometimes, those people, not everybody, not everywhere, that's not what I'm saying, is that some people do not have what it takes to be management, but it's sometimes who you know.
Oh, good point on that one.
I think a lot has to do with who you know. And, you know, people don't really, a lot of the other management or above them don't really probably think about that or take that into consideration. But I think sometimes it's who you know.
You want another Brooklyn style?
Yeah, that one's really good.
The Brooklyn style? I told them better extra cheese. Brooklyn style on that. This Philly cheesesteak though is worth it.
It's really good, guys. Has a lot of flavor. This one too. I don't think I've ever had some pizza like this ever.
This is New York style. New York.
It's good.
How many of you will agree that some of the positionings that people get is who you know rather than what you know? Do you guys agree with that? Let me know down below. We're not saying like all managers are bad. We're not going that route, but we feel like we just have our opinions. You know, there's great managers out there, great team members, great team leads who are top notch. I have a place I used to work at. Check this out. I used to work in an auto finance call center. Okay, there was a big company that was an auto finance company, and I remember there was this girl. Okay. And she used to come to work all the time dressed like little skirts and just popping out her. Dad, look at the crust is like falling over.
I know.
That's cool. There was this girl that would always come dressed very provocative and always kind of flirtatious.
Yeah.
And what happened was there was a really good team lead there. Very smart girl. I would say kind of geeky a little bit. She was a team lead, but she was on her stuff. And she ended up being promoted to a higher department. So the team lead position moved up, and this girl was always flirting with the managers. This team lead position opened up, and a lot of people applied, and guess who got it?
The girl with the itty bitty clothes.
And the girl, the team lead seats right next to the manager, like this.
Oh wow!
And the girl she used to flirt with, the guy that she used to flirt with the most, ended up being the guy next to her.
Wow!
And a lot of people were talking about that.
Yeah, these stuff like that. Yeah, I could have bet.
She used to be with him after work. Who knows what was going down? You feel me? Not that it's any of my business, but It was so obvious.
No,
It was such a bad example of favoritism. So that was a big example of favoritism. Favoritism, I believe. What do you think?
Oh yeah, of course. She probably had more than something else going on.
You think so?
Yeah, that's just weird. So even
You think
if
so? Yeah, you know.
I'm not
so.
saying sexually, but just even flirting with back and forth, or still, that's kind of, you know, she probably led him on in some kind of way.
Who knows?
You never know. You'd be surprised. All these management people that work together, they be hooking up. Trust me.
Wow, this meal is amazing. I would definitely order that cheese stick again.
Don't let that surprise you guys.
No?
I'm just saying, people are just crazy now.
So, you know, that happened that way, and I kind of was just like, oh, by the way, should have said this in the beginning, New York style, somewhere in the Yankees. That happened that way.
That sucks for the other girl, though.
What other girl?
You're talking about the kind of geeky one, right?
No, she got promoted.
Oh, she got promoted? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
she didn't get kicked out of that.
Oh, I was about to say, that's really sad.
She got promoted, and I even heard her over talking it one time in the lunchroom, because the lunchroom was for all floors.
Oh, wow.
And I even heard her one time. I sat down, like it was like 2 months later, and she was sitting down with another girl that worked in my department, that was in my team, and they were talking like, oh, the girl that got promoted, her name was Yesenia, and they were like, oh yeah, you know Yesenia, she just got in there because of how she, like, they were just gossiping. I was just like, I was listening, but I wasn't listening. You feel me?
Yeah. Cool.
Man, this is heavy, huh? Man, that pizza banging though.
You guys try it out if you haven't tried it out. It's really good. Full of flavor.
That is worth your money right there. This is good. Don't get me wrong, but that's just like the texture, the breading, the amount of cheese, everything is perfect.
The sauce.
It goes so well together.
Yeah,
I don't even know where the hell the damn steak is at, but let me try the steak by itself.
I think you.
Little small.
No, that's mushroom. Right here, look at.
Where? Where's the steak at?
Well, I think we ate.
Oh, is this it right here? Oh, right here.
Yeah, that's it.
Try the steak by itself. Very thin slice, but I guess that's the way cheesesteaks is.
Yeah, it's very
Anyways.
thin.
From your prior jobs, what's one thing that you've noticed?
As far as what? With the management?
Like favoritism. What is like one thing that you've always noticed? Man, I'm going in.
I would say with certain people, I would say like either with the management or even like certain associates, like you don't bust your butt as much as someone else. You know,
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, like, due to favoritism.
Oh, okay.
Some people create bonds with certain people. You could even go with managers. You know, they create certain bonds, so therefore management, they sign them to a certain task, which is probably really just kick back while somebody else is busting their behind off, doing this, doing that, having multiple tasks.
Let me ask you this: do you feel like some of the people that work the hardest to go unrecognized?
Oh, definitely, 100%. 100%.
You think that's a major problem? That maybe there's a lot of focus on negativity rather than positivity?
Yeah. I definitely truly believe that. Yeah, that's big time.
I think that has a lot to do with retail. And I think that, like, when you're in a different setting, I feel like the hard work pays off more. I just feel like when you're like in a big company like that, it's just so many different people, so many different areas of management, so many different people, that it's hard to like not stand out but get that recognition versus, let's say, a company with 50 employees versus a company like what, let's say Target with how many employees, maybe 300-400. It's gonna be a lot harder to get that recognition in such a big company versus, you know, let's say a room with 50 employees in a call center.
Yeah, 50. That's true.
You're gonna stand out when you shine.
Yeah.
Because there's so less people to manage, and so less focus on so many different people. You get what I mean?
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh my god, I'm getting full. I think with the pasta killed me though.
I know the pasta, you guys, it's so heavy.
But it's so good. The pasta, we're using white meat, not white meat, turkey meat.
Yeah, we use turkey instead of ground beef. Cause I already knew this was gonna be heavy as it is, so the turkey went good though.
No, depending on the size of the company, I feel like recognition varies, man. You know what I mean? And you know, a lot of people do, you know, earn their stuff, you know.
Yeah, there's some people that really truly earn it, and
you know what gets me mad is when a company has a good employee, or whatever. And then not that the company needs to side with that employee, but they don't hold that employee high enough into an aspect. Just say something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Yo, man, if you're there every day on time and you're there to do your job and you do your work, you should have first dibs at when things happen. You know, not that every person that's on time and does their job right is loyal and truthful, but you know, I feel like some people they go and recognize, man. You know, certain things happen. Like me personally, man, if I were to own a company, believe me, I would know who my top gunners are, and those people, I would take care of them. That's just me, though. Yeah. That's me. You know what I'm saying? That's not the way a lot of people think.
Oh, yeah,
or some people think, shall I say. You know, and me personally, I would definitely take care of my good employees. You know what I mean? I feel like companies, man, they fail at that, and they lose good people to that. You know what I mean? Because there's some people there, man, they take their job serious, bro. They don't play no games. They don't take no type of prisoners, bro. And they're there to work. And those people are the ones should be uplifted up. Not that they should get special needs, special attention, special gifts, but hold them higher in acknowledgement. And, you know, I feel like there's a lot of companies that fail in that. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's a tremendous amount of companies that fail at that. Excuse me, damn.
One thing I can't stand personally, me, is when, like, you know, there's always, like, I don't know, like the manager's little guinea pig, I would say.
What does that mean?
Like, just like kind of like the little, I don't know, kind of like the right hand man. And a lot of companies.
Right hand Betty.
Yeah. So I feel like sometimes like sometimes when certain managers have like their favorite and leave a lot of stuff, say for instance, like if a management's not in a certain department, and that manager knows who's basically to trust to keep in charge of a lot of things, like having that department running.
You don't like that?
No, it's not that. It's just like I feel like sometimes like when it's the wrong person and not the right person,
and they're given the wrong power.
Not the wrong power. I would just say they're just, when management's not around, they're lacking, and they leave a lot of stuff unfinished. So therefore, when other people or your other co-workers had to pick up your slack.
Okay.
You get me?
Yeah.
And then it falls back on us and not on that person.
I see. So again, favoritism.
Sometimes I feel like when I don't like it when just managers just don't look at other employees or
give other people opportunities
to teach and learn them and try different things, not doing the same thing every day. Because there's some managers, they don't care. They'll have you do all the dirty work, and then, like I said, have someone else do the more kickback work. Or not only that, just to learn and have the experience and just to grow within that department.
To make the team better.
The team better, yeah. I think that's what, I don't know. I don't know.
Domino's changed their jalapenos, or at least from the one we used to order over there on the other side. They taste better.
They have like a little kickoff. Yeah,
the ones before were not even. I never liked the jalapenos from Domino's. I always liked the jalapenos more from Pizza Hut. But I'm gonna tell you right now, we gotta try. The next time we do a Pizza Hut video, we're gonna try Pizza Hut's Philly cheesesteak, and we're gonna let them know which one's better. That'd be a good video to do. Something like Domino's Philly cheesesteak versus Pizza Hut, and get one each. But then that's a lot of the same pizza, so never mind. Or maybe half and half. One half chili cheesesteak, one half Philly cheesesteak. So you can review both. Let's say one pineapple, one half pineapple, one half pineapple, one half Philly, one half Philly.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So it's not just all the same, you know?
Yeah.
Man, guys, I'm so full right now. Wow. This was good.
Steak. I really like the sauce, the cream, the creaminess to it. It's so good, guys.
You know what I wouldn't mind to add on this? I don't know if you would. I would like to add jalapenos in there.
Oh, it would be good. Put like a little piece of jalapeno from there on top of that.
No, I'm just saying like next time, you know, I'll tell them add jalapenos, and I think that will give it like a massive. I think that will be a kick. But then certain things, you know, are better left unmessed with and left classical.
Yeah. You don't want to add too much.
I'm so full right now, Crystal. I ate the whole spaghetti and like probably 4 slices. Wow. And we were gonna get wings.
That was just too much. I would have been overloaded.
What? How long does it stay up there recording? 28 or 30? But I totally enjoyed this video. I'm glad to bring you my first ever Domino's video. I've never done a Domino's video pizza in my mukbang. I'm gonna knock out right now. I'm about like a second away from passing out, so I'm out of here, man. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. If nobody loves you, Tasty loves you. We'll see you on the next one, guys.
Bye, guys.
Peace.